welcome back to Cool Crazy Chicks and our Pissed Off segment. I'm Gail.
And I'm Tanya.
We have a few things that pisses us off, restaurant business, and when it comes to servers, service, and tipping. The thing that I think that we like to concentrate on, and I feel is important, is the way that the server greets you.
First, approach a table. What is their presentation? How do they approach themselves to the guests?
Right. All agree that it kind of sets the whole tone of your dining experience,
Yes,
right?
Yes, an experience is good, especially if you've had a hard week. You
want that feel-good moment during that time that you're being served. The second thing is attentiveness, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want a waiter that's going to run away and you don't see him for 10 minutes.
Right. Check, please.
Yeah. No, it doesn't work that way.
Right.
All right. And then we have another one. I know Tanya's been passionate about. She feels that the server should always ask the ladies
first.
Okay.
And that is a pet.
All right, that's fine. And you know what? When it's a couple, I get it. But when there's a group of people, I really don't mind if the server just wants to make it all easy and make sure everybody's food gets to go around the table. I don't mind that at all.
Well, I think the ladies should always be served first, whether you're okay.
And the other one is, you know, like if there's a real problem going on with your food, your service, anything, then
Or something good, they're backed up in the kitchen.
yeah.
You know, that happens. And
Yes.
It's not the server's direct fault,
Right.
but they're, you know, on behalf of the restaurant, what should they do?
Well, you know, the server, first of all, should apologize
Yes.
and should recommend some sort of accommodation for you.
Another glass of wine, a martini, dessert.
Something. Tanya.
I know I have a lot. when it comes to
Boy,
dining,
this
right?
child, I don't know what to do with her.
High maintenance.
Well, yeah, very high maintenance.
Whatever.
When the server comes and grabs the money, the bill, he turns around and says, "Do you need any change?"
Stand it. I cannot stand it. I think when the bill comes and you put your money in, the server should kindly take it and say, "We'll be back with your change," and let the guest say, "No, we are good." If the guest doesn't say that, then you need to go and bring back. Stop being rude. Stop trying to
Really rude about it.
Stop trying to speed up and turn. Just take the money and bring back the change.
Okay, just calm down. Fine. I'm not even going to say anything about that one, okay? So we all have our little pet peeves about something. A pet peeve of mine. I have a good friend that I dine out with often, and she just hates it when, and I'm a fast eater, she's a slow eater. The waiter comes over and says, "Ma'am, are you done?" "Yes," and he takes my plate away. Well, she thinks it's rude, and she feels rushed behind it. I don't know. Put some bread and just nibble on it. If it just ain't, I don't get it.
I see both sides, and maybe that's when the server can say, "I'm going to clear your plate, ma'am, but take your time, there's no rush." And maybe that alleviates both issues. You don't have to look at a dirty plate, and your friend doesn't feel that she's got to rush. You have a meal.
That's fine. And I think you have a story.
I do. I went a couple of years ago, 8 of us went out to dinner, girls' night out. We were taking a friend out for her birthday. Just said divide it by 7. There were 8 of us. We were treating the birthday girl. We said divide it evenly by 7.
Okay.
Which he did.
Okay.
What he didn't do is say, look, the tip is included. So we all tipped on the portion, 20%. You know, we feel that the service was impeccable, it was fantastic. Right. And it's not until we left that we realized that the tip was included in that bill.
Okay.
And he let us each tip. But he just never said anything to us. And he had ample time to come and say, look, I just want to let you know that the tip was included. Did you mean to X, Y, and Z?
Okay, I know that. So you might as well go ahead and put your pissed off hat on right now, because I know you're going to get pissed off.
Probably.
Okay. First of all, you of all people, and everybody else that I know that you dine with, you guys are used to dining out. You're used to it. You're used to when you have a big group. That's like one of the first things we're together in a big group. Check the bill because usually the gratuity is included. So you had, you should have checked. I think that 8 of you. Are you telling me that nobody thought?
Nobody did. Seriously, we were talking. We don't get out much together. No, we do get together. We were having a good time. It was her birthday. We just left it to the server who had been right on from the beginning. And we just said,
you know what? He thought some good-looking chicks thought you guys were all rich and just thought, you guys were in love with them and
had any rest of the week, right? That he didn't know.
And then you guys were just being overly generous. But you know something really, that person should have come out because that was just clear wrong.
Yeah.
You know what? We have somebody that we would like to talk to that's been in the restaurant business for about 5 years or so. And we'd like to kind of ask him some questions and kind of turn it over to him. How about it?
See his side of the table.
Yeah. Okay. So let's turn this over to Anthony.